Doesn't this look like a dog? I mean, when I was passing it at first I thought that this was a dog. You could not have told me that this wasn't like a dog that had died in the road. And then when I went up closer, it was actually awake. But anyways, do you remember how 2020 was? Because I actually had in mind to like write a book about it. I think this was back in 2021. I had an idea to write about like the benefits of 2020. I know like a lot of bad stuff did happen, but I want to kind of focus on the effects, the benefits, technological advances and stuff. This was, I think, right before the whole AI boom kind of kicked off. So I had the title being The 50 Benefits of a Catastrophe, um, the 2020 Effect, and I had the baby with the mask. So even with this, like I was wondering, like, would it call the babies from 2020? Would we call them like coronials, or because of the whole virus and all that? So this was like what a chapter would have looked like. New hobbies that people had developed, um, like family time. How we, like maybe in that time a lot of board games would have become more popular. Families were kind of forced more to kind of interact with each other also. Preface. So because I'm a procrastinator, I wrote this. So I don't have the attention span required to write a full 700 pages textbook. So forgive me in advance because this book is not that. If I could open your mind to a simple overview of the point we are at now, because of the short adjustment, well, it should be shift because of the shift, not shaft. I don't know why I have shaft. The world was forced to make because because of the new norm introduced via the 2020 effect. It would be easy to give into the bombardment and write a book about the negatives, while that would be boring and result in the book being more than an echo chamber. And I am no echo maker. So yeah, and so then I had like this because um, I wasn't even sure I was gonna finish it, which I didn't end up doing. So I had this. I said, "If thou art reading this, thou art lucky." Almost written in disappearing ink called procrastination. Cause yeah. I wasn't even sure I was gonna get to this point of like even doing like a review of the book like how many years later. Cause this was I think back in 2021, and now we're in 2025 the start. So yeah. So yeah, family time, status quo, new hobbies, e-commerce. On the education side, we brought in like Zoom, other softwares to kind of help to make learning online easier. Um, the familiarity of family and friends with using online means of communication rather than being in person. So I had like I was gonna maybe do 18 chapters or so, and each chapter would kind of focus on a different point based on what how those had shifted positively based on um, the adjustments that had to be made. Yeah. This is from one of my other books. This is Breadfruit Punch. So if you want to read that, just let me know down below. This book maybe in 2026 we'll get back around to it. Or procrastination will make sure it's never actually written. I don't know. Yep, that's it though.